Do you ever hear an album and it's so powerful, it grabs you so much that you think, holy shit, I need everybody in the world to listen to this right now. I do. That's why I do the job I do. But with Deerhill, things just hit differently. It's like hearing Daft Punk's Discovery, Noise's Outer Edges, or Trent Muller's Last Resort for the very first time. Hearing these was like plugging the aux lead into my brain. Pure sensory overload. And that was just how I felt when I first heard Deerhill on our demo drop stream. By the time Spore prints came together, I knew I had to do something drastic. I wanted to get as many people as I could in a room, in a cinema, somewhere with a wicked sound system, to sit down, and shut the fuck up and listen and share something together. Just like those really early album experiences you might have had as a kid in your bedroom. Maybe chilling with a friend or two, just sitting there, absorbing the music. No words spoken, bare frequency shared. And that's what I want to do tonight. Whether you're live with me in FOMO House right now, or you're watching the stream, or you're watching it sometime in the future, I wanted to create a space, a moment for us all to share. No appointments, no commitments, no engagements, no responsibilities. Feels like a luxury now. Lives are so hectic and overloaded and turbocharged. All the demands on our concentration span that it feels a bit too wild or overindulgent to give something your undivided attention. At first, I imagined us all to be in a dark room, like those pitch black playback events that you sometimes see. But then I told Deerhill, he leveled up completely. His main day job is making special effects and graphics and visuals for big screen. He worked on Blade Runner 2049. He's even won an Oscar. Now he's made this. Developing short visual skits that he'd made as a visual narrative and kind of inspiration for himself for the album, utilising various 3D modelling platforms and AI machines, and lots of things to completely pickle my head and blow my mind, though well beyond my technical expertise or vernacular. He's turned it into an epic visual adventure which somehow manages to celebrate the deepest roots of nature and the most up-to-date, mind-blowing elements of technology that any creative might be able to get their hands on. It's wild, and we're going to start it in just a moment. I have to say, if you're live with us in FOMO House right now, if you're not completely comfortable sitting still for the entire duration, then that's total. I'm a fidgeter too. I don't like being told what to do, and I don't like telling people what to do. I'm not your real dad. I'm not the boss of you. So if you do need to move around or talk with your friends, please do. Or come and talk to me in the bar, where I'll be making sure that everything is absolutely professional and everybody's being looked after. So if you need to move around, then please do. But please be respectful of those enjoying the experience, and please be respectful of Deerhill's art. And please, please, please take as many videos and photos as you can and post the shit out of this. I want the world to know about Deerhill. Tell anybody you can. And if you're watching this on the stream at home, please reshare, retweet, post about it, WhatsApp your mates, tell everybody about this. That's what I want to do. I want the world to know about Spore prints. I want the world to know about Deerhill. And I want you all 4 amazing showcase sets that we'll be having afterwards. From 4 truly amazing, incredible talents who are all part of the One More Thing collective. We have Ben, Lakeway, Fireworks Factory and Sonnet. This is going to be a night to remember and a really special night. So thank you to everybody who's getting involved. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and Deerhill's heart as well. I hope you enjoy it all. I hope it gives you a better impression of the bigger picture that One More Thing is trying to reveal right now. Let's enjoy some pure sensory gratification. There's a kind of pain that doesn't show up on scans or charts. It won't earn you time off work or get you the right words from friends. It moves deeper than language, through the chest, through the nervous system, through the quiet center of who you are. And no matter how long you try to outrun it, it keeps showing up, an unnamed ache in your very being. But what if that pain isn't a malfunction, but a signal? Not something to medicate or suppress, but something to honor. This isn't a breakdown, it's a form of remembering, like a spiritual immune response. Your inner world pushing back against an outer one that no longer makes sense. So if you've been feeling like you can't keep up, like your spirit keeps pulling the brakes even as the world screams go, maybe that's not weakness. Maybe it's the part of you that is still deeply sane. And maybe that pain is not asking to be solved. Maybe it's asking to be heard. You felt out of place because you were never meant to be molded. Because you remember something more honest, more whole. And even when you couldn't name it, you could feel it pulling you inward. Maybe you've carried the pain of that difference like a secret. Maybe you've tried to hide it, to fix it, to work harder at being what the world asked of you. But what if the very thing that made you feel out of sync was what kept you connected to what matters? You don't need to explain yourself anymore. You don't have to contort into shapes that hurt. Your awareness is not too much. Your sadness is not failure. Your resistance is not dysfunction. These are the signs that something in you still hears the real, still recognizes when life is asking too much of your soul. So if you've been walking through life feeling strange, tired, misaligned, know this: you're not lost. You're remembering. Bye.